Welcome back to NTV News First Edition. This week in Get Psyched, we're looking at a new Sun Life report showing that Gen Z isn't just facing more pressure than any generation before them, but they're also coming of age with fewer of the traditional buffers that help people cope. Well, Dr. Janine Hubbard joins me now to unpack why this generation is struggling more than previous generations. Thank you so much for coming in. So were you surprised by the results in this report?
Yes and no. I mean, not surprised that we are seeing that exact generation asking for help, seeking help, openly discussing their mental health concerns. So that's a real positive coming from it.
Are Gen Z actually experiencing more mental health challenges, or are they just more willing to talk about it?
Well, that's just it. And that's where I think it's probably a little bit of both. Listen, this is a group that had to experience some of the largest impact in terms of COVID around their schooling, around their social interactions. So some very pivotal life moments and also skill development during those times. The flip side, they have also grown up at a time where you live your life online, and there are very public influencers. We've had a lot of young celebrities be very open about their mental illnesses or their mental health struggles, so that it is certainly a much more socially acceptable piece. And the schools have had programming looking at things like social emotional learning, but also including all of these topics that you and I would never have discussed when, when we were growing up. So I do think it's a bit of a balance of both.
And for people wondering, what are you talking about when you talk about Gen Z? So we're talking about people born between 1997 and 2012. I know we are running out of time here, but the report does also talk about an increase in mental health claims by Gen Z, especially by young men. Are you surprised by that?
I'm delighted by that, and I want to know more about that data in terms of who are these young men and how are we getting them, because it's a group that we've traditionally struggled with. I do know we're embracing a lot of more alternative ways of reaching men in particular. So it's often group activities that are very activity focused and you chat at the same time. Or I heard about a hospital that put in a barber shop in the hospital that's staffed either by peer mentors or a social worker, because certainly within some communities, the barbershop is actually the place where men go and they do sit around and chat. And if you can move that discussion towards mental health and about maybe asking for help, I mean, there's some exciting innovation. So I do want to dig in and find out some more details, because I think it's really positive and very encouraging.
Yeah, it is, and it's encouraging for all of us. You know, the work that Gen Z are doing or asking for is helping the rest of us. We are out of time, but I think this is something we're going to have to dig into more fully in the coming weeks. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks.